Alright guys, how's it going? So today I am going to be showing you how to make some steak. But today it's not going to be any of the good steaks. So I went to Smith's the other day, or yesterday, and they had some steak on sale. They didn't have ribeye or any of the good cuts, but it was on sale, so I got it anyway. So what we have is London broil and top round steak. And for me personally, I don't really care what steak I cut or what steak I cook, but most of the time I prefer red meat anyway, so no matter the cut, whether if it's good or not, I'm still gonna buy it and I'm still gonna eat it if it's on sale. The stuff we're gonna need, of course, is the steak. We're gonna need our seasoning. So this is the one I use. It's Montreal steak seasoning. You can buy this big one at Costco for a good price. We're gonna need some olive oil. We need a thermometer and there's a skillet. So first thing you wanna do is you want to take out your steak. You want to take the steak out of the packaging, place it on the cutting board like this. I'm gonna just open both of them and cook both of them today, like so. So after you take the steak out of its packaging, what you want to do now is you want to let the steak rest in room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes. The reason being is you don't want to cook the steak right when you take it out of the refrigerator, because it'll take too long to cook and it won't like evenly cook throughout, because some areas it might be thicker and it'll be colder. So that's why you want to let it rest in room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes. So in the time being, what we're gonna do right now is we are going to season it. So first things first, we're gonna put olive oil. Rub the olive oil on the steak like this. Okay. So after that's done, we flip. Oh, throw this away. And then for like, if I really wanted to, I would cut off like the fat pieces like this right here. But I don't really care. I'm too lazy to do it, but maybe I should do it. Just to show you guys how to do it. Cause these fat pieces right here, when you cook it, they're kind of tough to eat. So you kind of have to eat around it. So maybe I'll just show you guys how to cut it. This knife sharp. So grab your knife. Okay, see? And you're gonna cut it like so. It's not gonna be perfect, but at least you can cut most of it like this. Oh, see? I mean, it's not perfect, but you get the point. See? Cut that. Gotta be careful, guys. So how I learned to cut this is from working and prepping food for Volcano Grill. And that's how I learned how to be like kind of a chef, you know. That's where I learned how to, like, my interest in cooking food. It's because of them working there. And I feel like if I never worked there, I wouldn't like know all the skills that I needed to be able to teach you guys. So good thing I worked there. And it's always nice to know how to cook. It's because I feel like not a lot of people know how to cook. So If this helps you guys, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you guys want to see next. So you see this? Oh, damn it. It probably wasn't a smart idea to drench this in olive oil, because now my hands are super oily. But what you do want to do is you want to grab the piece right here, cut underneath it, and then just lead with your knife, just like this. Lead. Keep pulling this back so that you continue to pull off the fat, and just if you miss some parts, it's fine. But you just want to keep going just like that. And then if you want to be a perfectionist, you can go back to cut. Yeah, let's cut this, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, when I worked at Volcano Grill, I prepped steak and I prepped chicken, and I learned how to devein shrimp and all that good stuff. I learned how to make chicken katsu. That's why, I can't be telling you guys all the secrets, you know what I mean? But I learned how to make some sauces and stuff like that. Definitely a good skill to have, guys. Learn how to cook your own food. It's fun, and you save a lot of money. People don't know that, but when you cook your own food, buy your own food, eating clean isn't expensive. If you think about it, if you go to McDonald's or something like that, you spend an easy $5 to $10 on one meal, when you can spend, how much was one of the steak? $12. $12 for the top round steak, which was, I don't know how many ounces it was, but I'm pretty sure this can be at least 2 to 3 meals if you have a carb source and vegetables and stuff like that, which can add up. But the end goal is 1 meal as opposed to 3 meals for $12. It's a steal, especially if it's on sale. Double steal. Okay, so now that we did this, I am going to season this steak. My hands are literally drenched in oil. It is what it is. But I will show you guys how it's done. So for these cuts right here, it's gonna take a little bit longer to cook. So just gotta be patient, guys. And if it's not not a good cut, like ribeye or New York cut or whatever, New York steak, whatever, you wanna try to cook these around medium rare. Because if you cook it to well done or overcook it, the meat becomes very tough and difficult to eat. I mean, I don't mind eating well done steak and stuff like that, but just something to keep in mind. I don't remember the last time I cooked steak. It's been a while because they haven't been going on sale. But I would say around 130 to 150. It's gonna be so good. Okay, so while we wait for another 5 minutes to do that, we're gonna start heating up the pan. And yeah, how you guys liking the stash though? It's It's coming, guys. It's getting thick. Big boy thick. So we're gonna let that heat up. So I heated this up medium high heat, just like a notch above medium, or like the middle heat. What else do you guys want to see? Because I feel like just like workout videos are so redundant. Like literally all I do is go to the gym and then work out, and I can film that for you guys, but I feel like it's the same thing. I literally do the same exercises all the time, and you guys know why I do the same exercises all the time. Progressive overload, guys. You can't keep switching your exercise. You won't be able to progress or know exactly if you're getting stronger if you keep changing your exercises. So I preach it a lot. Like ever since I actually implemented it into my workouts and stuff like that, like my progress shot up so fast, because I can tell you without tracking my progress, I didn't really know if I was progressing. I mean, I could have had a good workout, but if the numbers weren't going up on a weekly, monthly basis, my body has no reason to grow. So by tracking, you're able to see exactly what you did last time. And so by next time, when you actually do hit the muscle group again, you'll be able to be like, I did 4 sets of 8 of 185 pounds on the bench press. How can I improve this for next time? Okay, it's getting hot. So what you want to do is either increase the reps, or if you want, you can bump up the weight depending on what your rep ranges are. And it's simple. Like it's literally what made the gym fun for me again. Like being able to go to the gym, break PRs, and just know that you're progressing.
Sorry, I had to do it to you.
Wow. What is that? Canes?
To you.
Oh, wow. Canes? But yeah, that's basically why the gym is fun for me. Progressive overload. Do it. So now that the pen is hot, you want to put stop. Maybe later. Save me some. Put a little bit of olive oil on that, on a hot pan. Damn, guys, she bought canes straight to the feels. Temptations everywhere. So we put this on there, we let it char on one side for, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then we flip. Okay. So while we let that char for a bit, I can walk over here. Play you guys a tune. I haven't been playing piano for it's been a minute, so we'll go back to the stick. You also need your trusty tongs. We will check. Yes. So after that cooked up for a bit, so I flipped it already. So now what we want to do is you want to temp it, right? Using a thermometer, and what we want is 130 to 150 degrees. Oh snap. It's cooking fast. cooking fast. So it says 146, 140-ish, 140, 137, 126. See, this is what I mean, guys. You like when you're temping your meats, you want to make sure you want to temp like throughout the whole protein, right? Because all areas of the protein is different sizes, different cuts. So if you watch my videos on making chicken, that is why you want to cut cut it in half, cut the chicken breast in half. But that's another video for next time. But yeah, you want to temp it in different areas to ensure that all areas are adequately cooked. I'm gonna flip this one though. This one seems kind of sketch. F it. Let's flip them both. Oh yeah. Okay, so I think this is almost about ready. Look at the sizzle. Oh, also, one thing that I like to do to give it that extra flavor. Dangerous, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I think this is done. We take it out. And in the meantime, I'm gonna put some more olive oil to cook the rest of the steak. I should put a little bit more. Get that nice char for this one. The first one was just sample. Like I said, guys, I haven't cooked steak in a while, but bear with me, it's gonna be good. So definitely invest in a thermometer to temp your proteins and impress your friends. So now is the resting process, right? You don't want to just cut into the meat right away, right after you take it off of the grill, skillet, whatever. You want to let the protein rest, right? Because it was stressed out when you were cooking it. So now you want to de-stress it by letting it rest. Because the protein fibers inside of the meat are like tense from cooking. So what you want to do is let it rest so that they loosen up, and by the time that it's ready to cut, it's going to be juicy and tender and soft and super good. Trust. Now we wait 5 minutes. At least 5 minutes, okay? The same goes for other proteins as well, like chicken and stuff. Because if you cut into the chicken when the juices are like still running, F it. I'm gonna just talk about that in another video. You guys wanna know how to cook chicken? I'll make it just like this one if you guys wanna watch. I just wanna talk about like YouTubers and stuff like that. Like their job is hard if you think about it. They have to be creative, always thinking about new things to post, new ideas, new everything, and just trying to be very active in their life. And that's hard. It's just crazy how people that started from nothing became something so great. Like I used to watch Christian Guzman back when he first started, back because he was just making workout videos. And then he released his clothing brand, Christian Guzman Fitness. I bought one of his first hoodies ever, bought one of his first shirts. And he like still continues to inspire me. He released his Alpha Elite and he owns an Audi R8. Like that's grind right there. Like I want that. I look up to him. And it's just like crazy how all these years he was just on that grind every single day to get to where he is today. Very successful guy, and I hope to be there one day. Has it been 5 minutes? I don't know. I'll show you guys me cutting into it to see if I actually cooked it right. Maybe this video was just me cooking it wrong the whole time, and who knows? You could take it for whatever you want. I'm just here for entertainment. You feels? Also, when I was like dieting, for a competition. This was a long time ago. I used to watch a lot of mukbangs too, like people eating food, because I literally could not, like, I couldn't eat anything. Like I had a weekly cheat meal, but it was most of the time healthy. Like I'd have like a Chipotle cheat meal. Doesn't that sound horrible? But yeah, I just like kept watching mukbangs while I did like cardio for 30 minutes to an hour. And this was like 2-3 years ago, so. And I still do it today. I like me some mukbangs. Who's your guys' favorite mukbanger? Mine's probably still Quang Tran. I watched him when I was competing. He had 20,000 followers or 20,000 subscribers, and now he has like over 1 million. Grind, man. And he was just like being himself, making videos, doing what he loved. Yeah, about that. You guys are distracting me. Stop. Let me cook my food. It's okay. It's a little bit burnt. I still eat it though. Comment down below who would still eat it though. But either way, it's gonna be a tough steak to eat, because like I said, it's not a good cut. It's not New York steak or ribeye, because those ones are the steak cuts that the cows, like it's the muscle group that the cows don't generally use. That's why it's so tender and super delicious and stuff like that. So if that were on sale, I'll make another video for you guys, because I don't think this cooking video is turning out the way I want it to be. Literally just talking to you guys and making crappy steak. Okay, so I think it's been about 5 minutes. I let that rest for a good amount of time, and let's cut into it. You guys ready to witness some magic? Grab me a cutting board. Let me get a sharp knife real quick. Sharp knife. Okay, we let the protein rest. Now let's see if I cooked it right. Either way, I'm still eating it. I don't care. Please. Oh man, look at that. It's a little bit pink. Oh look, look, look. Oh. You guys want to take up the first bite? And take it. Whatever. It's actually not as tough as I expected it to be. Pretty good. One more. I'm starving. But yeah guys, I feel like that concludes the video. So just remember the steps that I told you guys to do. Outline it right here. So what you want to do is, of course, get some steak. Get a good kind if you want really tender ones, like New York cut, ribeye, stuff like that. But if you don't really care, London broil, round cut steak will do just fine. So get the steak. You want olive oil. You want the steak seasoning, the Grill Mates Montreal steak, and you want a thermometer, and you want a skillet, and I think that's about it. Cook it to between 125 to 150. The lower, the more raw, or you'd like it medium rare, is around 125. And while it's resting, it actually cooks a little bit more. So you can take it at 125. It'll rest for 5 minutes. It'll go up to 130. You'll get it perfectly medium rare. Or if you want it to be medium, I gotta hurry up because this thing's like overcooking. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Like really, like tell me what you guys want to see next, because I feel like I have a really boring life. I literally go to the gym, go to school, go grocery shopping, come home, eat, study, sleep, repeat. But yeah guys, let me know. Let me know. Like the video, comment like I said, and subscribe to the channel. More videos will be coming soon. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this. One video came out, what, yesterday, 2 days ago? And another one's about to come out. Right now it's Tuesday, so I want to try to get this out to you guys by tomorrow on a Wednesday or a Thursday. It just depends. I gotta study tonight. I have exams Friday, Saturday, and done for the semester until next year. Fudge. But yeah, guys, Frank, I'm gonna say my name. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Thank you for your support, and bye-bye.